The morning of May 4, 2025, dawned like any other in Tel Aviv. The bustling metropolis was waking up, preparing for the week ahead. But at precisely 6 a.m., the illusion of normalcy shattered. A deafening explosion rocked Ben Gurion International Airport, Israel's central air hub, and a symbol of national pride. The impossible had happened. A missile, launched from thousands of miles away, had penetrated Israeli airspace and struck its target. The initial moments were a blur of confusion and panic. Sirens wailed, echoing across the tarmac as airport security went into lockdown. Passengers, some just disembarking from international flights, were thrust into a terrifying new reality. The target, it soon emerged, was Terminal 3, the airport's main international terminal. While there were no fatalities, the attack left behind a trail of injuries and widespread damage. This was not just another incident in a volatile region. This was a brazen act of aggression, a stark reminder that even in the heart of a nation known for its sophisticated defense systems, vulnerability could strike at any moment. The attack on Ben Gurion Airport was a wake-up call, throwing into sharp relief the volatile geopolitical landscape of the Middle East and its potential to disrupt the world stage. The missile, identified as a sophisticated hypersonic ballistic missile dubbed the Palestine II, struck terrifyingly close to its target. Traveling at unimaginable speed, it slammed into an access road just 75 meters from Terminal 3, leaving a gaping crater 25 meters wide. The force of the blast sent shrapnel flying through the air, some of it piercing the terminal's drop-off area. The attack, while shocking, was not entirely unexpected. Tensions in the region had been escalating for months, fueled by the ongoing conflict in Gaza and the increasing military capabilities of Yemen's Houthi rebels. The Houthis, a Shia Muslim group backed by Iran, had been locked in a bitter war with a Saudi-led coalition that included Israel. In the aftermath of the attack, questions swirled. How did the missile manage to bypass Israel's famed Iron Dome defense system? Was this a sign of a new, more dangerous phase in the ongoing conflict, and most importantly, how would Israel respond? Within hours of the attack, responsibility was claimed by Yahya Saree, the spokesperson for the Houthi rebels. In a statement broadcast on Houthi-controlled media, Saree declared the strike an act of solidarity with Gaza, and warned international airlines to avoid Ben Gurion Airport, which he deemed unsafe for future travel. The attack on Ben Gurion marked a significant escalation in the Houthis' ongoing conflict with Israel. While the Houthis had previously launched missiles and drones towards Israeli territory, this was the first time they had successfully hit their target. The attack underscored the growing sophistication of the Houthis' arsenal and their willingness to strike at the heart of Israel. The Houthis' actions, however, cannot be viewed in isolation. They are a proxy force, heavily armed and supported by Iran, a nation with its own complex and often adversarial relationship with Israel. The attack on Ben Gurion was a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of conflicts in the Middle East and the potential for regional rivalries to spill over onto the global stage. Section 4. Skies on hold. Global air travel in disarray. The immediate impact of the attack on Ben Gurion Airport was felt far beyond the borders of Israel. As news of the missile strike spread, a wave of cancellations and suspensions rippled through the global aviation industry. Airlines around the world, prioritizing the safety of their passengers and crew, made the difficult decision to suspend flights to and from Tel Aviv. Lufthansa, Air India, United Airlines, Air France and Ryanair were among the major carriers that announced cancellations or suspensions, some extending as far out as May 8. The disruption sent shockwaves through the travel industry, leaving thousands of passengers stranded and scrambling for alternative routes. The attack served as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of international air travel to geopolitical tensions. The closure of Ben Gurion, a major hub for both passenger and cargo traffic, sent ripples through global supply chains and highlighted the interconnectedness of the world economy. Section 5. Israel responds, a chorus of condemnation and vows of retaliation. The missile strike on Ben Gurion Airport was met with swift and furious condemnation from Israeli leaders. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, speaking from Jerusalem, vowed a multi-phased response to the attack, referencing previous Israeli airstrikes on Houthi targets in Yemen. Defense Minister Yoav Katz, in even stronger terms, promised a sevenfold retaliation against those responsible. "We will find those who fired the missile and those who sent them," Katz declared. "They will pay a heavy price." The Israeli Air Force immediately launched an investigation into the apparent failure of its Iron Dome defense system to intercept the incoming missile. The Security Cabinet convened for an emergency meeting to discuss potential military responses, with options ranging from airstrikes on Houthi positions in Yemen to actions against Iranian assets in Syria and the Gaza Strip.